Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael and this is Logic Everything. So yes, I'm finally back and a lot of things has happened for the past few months that I have not been creating content. First and foremost, we have a brand new president, none other than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obviously, Peter Obi is still contesting the election in court, and most people don't have any faith in that. Some people are still hopeful. But I personally, I don't think anything's gonna come off of it. But Tinubu, number one thing that he did was to remove fuel subsidy. So fuel jumped from 210 to 500. Now this is basically what I call real suffering, because if you are someone like me who runs a lot of fuel, you are in trouble. Also, breaking news. Burna Boy and Davido, they have reignited their love story, and by love story I mean a disastrous beef between both parties. But this particular kind of beef, or will I say shading, is unique because the level of, will I say, wickedness or trolling that came from Davido's camp is magnificent. And in case you have not seen the video, this is the video.
Everybody knows now. I was one of the first, me and Wizkid blowed up, you know what I'm saying? So it feels good, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that, then it feels good also seeing the new cats coming up, You know, so like BURNA Boy, Rema, Fireboy, who else? Mayor Kun, you know, I love new cats coming, killing it, Ashake.
So with a very straight face, Davido congratulated and was talking about the new cats, the individuals who are pushing the barriers of music, you know, the ones who are going to inherit and take over from the OGs. And according to him, the OGs are him and Wizkid, and every other person is a new cat. So it has been wild to see the reactions, because some people are outraged, not a lot of people anyway, but some people are still outraged that why would Davido be saying something like that about Burna Boy. But then again, people have been bringing receipts and evidences that Burna Boy is actually not a musician, that in fact Burna Boy became a musician by mistake, and that his entire career started out as him being a video vixen, and people have been dropping receipts after receipt. Me personally, I would like to say that the level of trolling from Davido, this is unprecedented. I like it. I like this sort of wickedness and violence. No peace, that's not what we want. Now, one thing that I personally noticed and I want to bring to your attention is that in this particular case, you should know that compared to any other top musician or anybody who is considered as a legend, Burna Boy in particular is very easy to troll. It is very easy to, you know, rile him up and, you know, to push propaganda and agenda, because we know that all these things are not really true. Burna Boy is a legendary musician. He's an iconic person. He has won a Grammy. He has broken so many records. He has achieved much more than most people who are trolling him will ever achieve in their lives. That one is there. But that does not still save him from the disastrous memes that are coming his way. And I would say that the reason for that, the reason why it is always so certain that any online internet beef, Burna Boy is going to be on the losing end of it, is because Burna Boy himself is a problem. And when I say is a problem, I mean this in very specific terms. Burna Boy has several different things that he could have done differently that would make certain public opinion, or PR if you will, turn in a different way in support of him personally. Burna Boy himself has said so many things, he has acted in so many unruly ways, and he's always saying that he does not really care. Yes, it is his life and he does not really care, but this is the outcome of it. The fact that this particular individual is in this position is because, and I will say this, listen carefully, there is no Burna Boy fandom. The entire outsiders community is dead. We have Wizkid FC, we have 30BG, and these individuals, these Wizkid FC, Davido, 30BG, these people, they will make it their life's mission to defend and, you know, fight for Wizkid or Davido in any situation. Wizkid has had several different controversies. Sometimes we discover that, okay, it was really not in the wrong, all these things were false. Sometimes we don't really know what the truth eventually is. But irregardless of the facts and the logic or the explanation, irregardless of any of those things, these people will defend Wizkid with their lives. They will defend Davido with their lives. It's the exact same thing as the Bayhive, the Beyonce fandom. If you say anything about Beyonce, they can even come and meet you at your work. And believe it or not, Burna Boy was having a very strong community online, but this community of the outsiders is dead. And I know because I personally was part of that community. But me, I made a decision to respect myself, to have some level of self-dignity. After I saw Burna Boy use leg to give someone this is spatter off of the stage, when I saw that, I understood that I am better than this. I cannot continue this abusive relationship because you are spoiling me with good music. And in fact, the music is not just what they abuse. This guy said God will punish your papa, and people are still saying, tell me what you see when you look at me. And if you couple that up with the several different instances of Burna Boy revealing his true colors, or as people would say, when there has been the NSAS protest and he has been reluctant to say anything, or during elections, and people might say, okay, this is an unfair criticism for Burna Boy himself, but it is not really unfair because Burna Boy himself is the one who has made his entire brand based on political messages, based on emancipation, based on songs of, fighting against oppression and things like that. And his song has inspired a lot of people, but there are also expectations that comes with that, that kind of theme or that kind of branding. And he himself has sold himself to the international community, which is what he cares about now, as some sort of a martyr or some sort of a like Martin Luther King for Africans. And when it comes to Africa, he will start using leg to kick us. He'll start slapping us. He'll start flogging us. I heard Bolambo was flogging some people in Lekki. He was flogging his neighbors. He used to flog his neighbors every morning. Currently, the only thing I'm praying for is that I should have the strength to not listen to any more of his music, no matter how good it is. And yeah, so that's that about Burna Boy, about the entire Burna Boy issue.